Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the AMPM podcast. This is episode 4. I'm Keegan.
And I'm Liam.
Let's jump into it. But like in both cases, you've only got your own mind for company.
Yeah, exactly. I literally just brought, well, I had my phone and I had a book. So I was just reading a book, maybe look on my phone, read the book,
Dude.
think about life.
Yeah. Philosophy. Dude, today was dead. The announcement just went out that we had a case at work, so um between that and the fact that the weather's super nice today, I feel like just completely shut down. Like there was so few people the entire day. At times when we were supposed to have like a huge rush,
Mm-hmm.
there was like maybe like 4 more cars in the parking lot than average throughout the day.
Yeah.
Usually there was like at least like 4 in the parking lot at a time. It was bad. It was really bad. So,
Well,
yeah.
that was probably the worst part about today too. It was a good day, and
Yeah.
sitting in my car. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like such a amazing day.
No, it was like, I don't know what it was for you, but it was like 20 some degrees over here, so warm.
Yeah. 17 when I was driving home.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and well, it's like almost 9 o'clock right now, and it's 17 degrees. Like that was like it was super nice. I had like the windows rolled down,
Yep.
listening to my music.
Summer is on its way. That's for sure.
Oh, dude, I love the summer, man.
Same here.
Hopefully this could be white boy summer.
White boy summer.
This is white boy summer, dude. And then we're hot girl summer. Shit, white boy summer. Got the polos and the khaki shorts.
That's a classic look.
Yeah, dude. Boat shoes come out.
Boat
The
shoes.
girls want to come to the driving range with us. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be. See, now you've taken offense to it, dude. Now you, that's hurting.
I'm upset. I don't even wear boat shoes.
You will eventually.
If I keep golfing, I might.
It's so funny because you have so many of like the quintessential dad traits, and yet you look nothing like one. It's like last time I was talking about you turning into like a football dad, where you go bald and you gain like 200 pounds. You wear like the sunglasses.
I hope that never happens.
Oh, I hope so too. Hope
Well,
for
I
all our
mean,
sake.
if I start balding, I'm just gonna take her all off.
Yeah, no, don't.
I'm not gonna wear the crown. You know.
Look like a monk, a 5th century monk.
Yeah, I no, not happening. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I
look
don't
like
know.
an old ass monk, like new age.
New age monk.
Yeah, my if my hair starts to fall and I have to shave my head, I might just take up being a monk. Might have to go find a monastery
Okay, you see,
and.
here's the thing: is it's like when Nick's brother left to go do like that, like monastery, becoming a monk thing in like the States.
Yeah,
I don't know. That sounded kind of appealing. Just living with a group of people,
I
having all your needs taken care of together in a
yeah
community.
I think being a monk would be kind of cool. Honestly, you know,
Yeah,
you don't got much to worry about other than kind of you got your chores. And well, I don't know much about it, but I would assume you get your chores. You might have some sort of studies you gotta do. You do your
yeah,
meditation,
probably.
whatever.
You see,
Cool.
yeah, this is the thing: is it's like every time there's a cult, it sounds nice. See, I think I would be really susceptible to a cult because because it's like you got a community and you got like chores and you got all this like it's like, well, sorry, that's not like a great thing, but you got all your needs taken care of and you got community, you got family, and you got a place to stay, and all you need to do is like support the community doing chores. I'm like, dude, that sounds kind of bomb, dude. And then that's how they lure you in. And then they're like, also, by the way, you've got like 5 hours worth of religious readings you got to do, and here's some Kool-Aid. I would be like, that's one. I don't know. I wonder if I would follow through.
I mean, well, yeah, I suppose it's kind of like a cult, isn't it? Very similar, very similar mindset. I don't know.
It always, yeah. That's like the question is like, what's the difference between like big religion and a cult? Not
Not
getting into
much.
that, it's like
uh,
yeah.
yeah, I've a lot to say about big religion, but I don't think I don't think it's overly appropriate. Other
Yeah,
than,
no.
can I just say that Buddhism is definitely, if I was to choose a religion, if somebody asked me and they really wanted to know my my religious ideals, and they need a definite answer, I would just say, yeah, Buddhism, because it's like, I don't know. I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's the easiest one where you don't have to say, there's like an all powerful being. It's just you, and you just find peace through, practices.
Yeah. I think it's also like the one that's like kind of like the least corrupted because,
That's fair. I can agree with you.
you know,
Yes.
I say most religions come from a place of like good, you know.
I mean,
It's just
like they
people.
all share a similar story. Like it's all about trying not to make your life a living hell.
Yeah, I wonder why.
You know, But if you really get into it, like if you really get into it, that like you have like the Ten Commandments, and you have like the seven deadly sins in Christianity, and it's like it's no different, because really all it's saying is, if you do these things, then your life will be better, or if you do these things in terms of the seven deadly sins, then your life is going to be bad. So it's no different than, say, Buddhism, where there's like, I think it's like there's like 8 things that they talk about, and it's like very similar to the seven deadly sins. If you go and look them up, I can't remember what they are, but I do remember one was about greed, and one was about being nice to people. Um, anyway, I found that really interesting, because I was thinking about that one night. I was like they're no different. Like it's the exact same thing. And if you go and look at other religions, I guarantee you will find very, 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 very similar ideas. Because I mean, I guess that's kind of what it is. It's very, very, very similar ideas. And then some people just take it to the extreme, and then we see where
It
that
gets
gets
all
us.
corrupted and messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I don't know. I just like I love religion and religious history. I think it's just such fascinating stuff,
Oh, yeah, I agree. I think religious history is really interesting.
and the way they all interact, and the fact that like like the three Abrahamic religions, like the three big ones, like Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. Those all came from like the same, you know, groups of people
The
way back in the Middle
same,
East
yeah, like
back in the day,
they have like the
and
same roots, right?
they all have Jerusalem as like their holy city. Like that is the place.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude, I
All
want to meet Abraham.
how do how do all these people, have such strong beliefs that it would drive them to into wars and such?
Yeah,
That's
it
crazy.
makes me want to visit like Jerusalem. Seems like such a fascinating city.
Probably, yeah, rich and rich in history, probably.
Any of like the great religious cities like Jerusalem, Constantinople, like the hearts of like technology and innovation.
Do you consider Rome a religious city?
Um,
Or is that more like, I was just thinking, or not Rome. Well, the Vatican,
the
right?
Vatican, of course, yeah, the Vatican City. That's one of like the bumpiness places.
Go
Um,
and see the Pope.
yeah, yeah, go shake his
I was
hand.
thinking, I said Rome because I was thinking of Vatican City.
Do you shit in the woods?
Do I, or would I?
I'm the Pope.
I
Yeah, that's the
was
that's his
about,
answer.
we about to. Do I, or would I?
because those are two very different answers.
Are you about to get in a whole shit conversation again?
Yeah, yeah. Would you? Yeah. I wonder what the Pope's toilet looks like.
It's probably very well. Yeah, it's probably gold. I would say he's got a
You think?
gold throne. Yeah.
Because like they probably
Maybe
have
not.
like a lot of the old, um, because they got all like the traditions and stuff still going. Like they still have
Ferguson and Beneil Dariush in the co-main event.
armor, like medieval proper actual armor that they wear.
Oh,
It's
really?
crazy. Yeah, they have the Swiss Guard or whatever they're called.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Huh.
they're all like straight up equipped in crazy medieval armor. So that makes me think that the Pope's bathroom would either be an outhouse or some type of gilded toilet seat.
Or one of those ones that like hang off the side of the castle, take a shit,
Yeah.
and goes out of the side of the castle.
Shit on the attackers.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good idea. Or maybe it's just
Yeah.
the one where it goes into like the same like I don't know what they call them. It'd be like a latrine. I'm not sure. It's like I remember learning about them. And then people would go down there and have to clean them out. They get a bunch of money. Usually they die. It's just
Yeah.
like a big tub of feces. Good times.
I'll say-
Medieval ages.
Yeah, that was pretty diseased. pretty fucking diseased. I'll say that this year and a half has really, made me feel closer to the past than ever. Like, actually, I can relate to the stuff that they went through.
Yeah, that's fair.
With
That's
all
fair.
the diseases and all the crazy shit.
That's some food for thought.
I'm like, I feel like I could be some Justinian peasant living in Constantinople where all my neighbors are dying.
Well,
It's not that bad, but
I've always thought I was thinking about it this week. Like what if like to people in the future we're almost like an ancient civilization, you know what I mean? So like
yeah,
I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's very I don't know. It's kind of weird to think that like this is it. You know what I mean? We only get like our 80 years and we're not going to get to see the rest of it. see how this
that's
plays
the most
out.
frustrating thing is you don't get to see how it ends. I don't get I don't get the rest of the story, dude. It's like
Yeah.
watching one season out of or like finishing Breaking Bad, like the third season in instead of the sixth.
Is that just all that our life is? Is that what 80 years is? You're trying to catch up to all the lore and then you just end up dying. You don't get to see the rest.
The thing is, you can't catch up on all the lore.
That's
There's
true.
Too much.
There's too much lore. You just get the abbreviated version.
Yeah, the world is just the way it is.
You get the guy on YouTube with 21,000 subscribers who's doing a movie review.
Historical inaccuracies behind.
Yeah, your life.
Man. But yeah, it makes me think about history a lot, especially this year with all like
We're a part of history now.
yeah.
Scary time.
I feel like a fucking like history teacher, dude. You're part of history. That's why you should love it. Pay attention to my class.
I remember the first day of my history class. His name was Mr. Champion. He took us down to the lobby. Anyway, and he's like, yeah, look at all these faces, and it's like all graduating, like old graduating classes. And he's like, these are all people who are part of our history in the school. And everybody just kind of stood there and was like, cool.
We have way to pick like the least impactful set of people. It's like, yeah, this is a picture from 2018.
These people
graduated from here.
these people graduated from here. They are in history. It's like, yes.
You could show me a picture of myself, and it would probably be more impactful to say like you.
If the picture, yeah, that's true. If you took a picture somebody put up on a wall, you said, "Hey, you're you're now part of history." Maybe they would be like, "Oh, okay."
An interesting thing was that I saw was a history class. Their teacher had them build a wall, and so they just each student made a brick and then put a
Mhm.
brick in a wall. And over the course of the years, like the wall kept growing bigger and bigger, and so you just keep adding onto the wall, and it's like this wall has been constructed by hundreds of students who have come before you in the years before, and now you're adding on to it. This is what history is. And I feel like that's a
Oh,
way more impactful example because
that
it's like,
that would be cool.
because it's almost as though that's like what a medieval peasant would kind of feel when they're constructing on their village. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Generations of their family have existed and worked that land. This tree, my great great grandfather probably sat under this tree, or like this wall, this stone wall, or this road was probably created by them, and now I'm adding on to it and working it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
that would give you more of the vibe.
that's a really good way to, demonstrate what history is. Yeah, I like that. See, why don't we get to do cool stuff like that?
I know, right? The fuck is it? Canadian education system. Bullshit.
Wait, was this like a brick wall? Was he like?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
so he's like slave labor.
like
Should have
and I think
should have put them to work building building houses.
building Trump's wall.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been high
Pour the
schools
concrete.
high schools around America building the wall. Ugh.
No wages, no nothing.
Yeah, and you just have like all these history teachers out there like, you are a part of history.
From Tijuana to the Gulf.
We're keeping Mexico out.
Dude.
Jesus Christ. Did that idea ever come to fruition? Because I know like
Yeah.
the wall did
Well, kind of.
a little
They
bit.
were putting up tons of it.
Okay.
It was
Because
just
I
struggling.
remember watching a YouTube video. It was like, oh yeah, the border wall variants. It's like, what are we gonna use? Like all these
It was
different
fucking
walls.
useless.
Yeah, I don't know.
Illegal
I think it's
immigration
just
and stuff
it's a
didn't
big waste of
change.
money, honestly. I don't know why.
It's just, it's the same as when you lift a truck to show off how big your dick is.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, America's having a big issue right now with trying to. Well, their dick looks small right now, and they're upset about it. So.
Well, I think they recently came up with some sort of like actual like dick enlargement surgery.
Oh, really? What
Have you heard of
what
that?
would this dick enlargement surgery be exactly?
Hold on, let me look this up. I can't believe I'm adding this onto my search history.
Wait! Whoa! You mean
What?
actual dick enlargement surgery?
Yeah. What's it called?
Oh
The
man.
FDA has they
This is like when Nick was talking about injecting silicone or something into your dick. All
to
these
make
people,
it. Oh,
all
dude.
these make it bigger, and all these people were losing their dicks.
Yeah, no, this is like they cut something inside
Oh,
and yeah, and it just makes it flop out more. That's it, dude.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Because and apparently it works like a charm, dude.
Dude, I wake up every morning and when I'm taking a shower, I look at my dick in the mirror and I'm like, that's a nice dick. I like that dick. It's my dick and it's cool. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Just look at yourself in the mirror and something that you don't like about yourself, just say, I like it. And you do that enough and eventually you'll like it and you'll be like, yeah, it's mine. It's cool.
I think that's called being a Sigma male.
I call it what you want. Some would say it's egotistical, maybe a little narcissistic, but whatever you got to do.
Jesus was a Sigma male.
That he was. That he was.
He woke up every day and looked at his dick in the mirror and said, "That's a holy dick."
That's a holy dick. That's
This is
something.
why we say you're Jesus, man.
I got a holy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on. I don't
Hold
think.
on.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I may have long hair and a and an Amish looking beard, but
Amish is right, dude.
my PP
Amish
is not even close to being a holy PP. Not happening.
Well, I mean, splash some, get to the Pope's toilet, dip it in there, get some splashback,
Yeah.
like we were talking about.
Yes. Splashback. Yes. Well, oh, you know, this is a good question. Pope's toilet, holy water? Yes or no?
Yeah. I think any water that passes through his system would have to be holy, and any water that's on
How-
the church grounds.
How do they even? Is that how they do holy water? What do they do? Does he like wave his hands and do some magical like?
Yeah, you
abracadabra.
bless it, basically. You have
Really?
to be a reverend or something, and you just bless it. You have to be a minister, and yeah, you just bless the water. So
But
if
does he like? Does
God-
he like fondle the water? Or is he like, whew, like Jedi mind
you
trick?
I feel like you just kind of like bless at it, point your hands and wave them.
Oh, so he kind of like sneezes.
Stalks a loogie into it.
It's been blessed. That's what they do. That's what they do with baptisms.
yeah. Now the Pope holds the child.
then they get a priest to lick it off.
You've done like so many baptisms. You have to make yourself gag. He's like hydrating and like jamming fingers down his throat. He's trying to get water.
Do they do how do they do baptisms? Do they do baptisms in rivers? How do they, or is it
Yeah,
just
they
like,
do all sorts of baptisms.
because I've always heard doing baptisms in a river, but then I've seen baptisms that are done in like a bucket. Like
You can do it in a bucket. You can do it in a pool. You can do it in a river.
do it in a pool?
Yeah, dude.
Is the river blessed? Is it holy?
No,
Holy
it's
no.
the act of. I think I'm not a fucking. I'm not the Pope, dude. I don't shit in the woods.
I'm just...
Nor would I.
he doesn't do it in the woods. He does it on his gold-plated marble toilet.
Marble throne, and then it's used for
With the holy water. It's used for baptism. Yeah. After the shit's been taken. Because it's a holy shit. So.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. I feel like Pope shit. That's a pretty valuable thing because, I learned this from a salmonella video. There's like holy artifacts, right? And so, like the
So
closer an
Pope.
item is to the Pope, then the more holy and valuable it is to the church. So like
So
Pope
the-
blood, that's like that's like God's blood, dude. So the Pope's shit,
is very holy.
that is, I don't know if it's the same as like holy blood, but
It's
there.
essentially its own divine being.
And maybe if he has like a bowel problem, there could be a little Pope blood in there. So it's basically the same.
That, why don't they sell Pope's blood? Why don't they do that? I
What,
think
just
that would be a great
him-
idea for exorcisms.
he's like in a wheelchair, like hooked up, like needles all down his arms, pale as fuck, like half dead. Like, come on, man, we need to drain you.
The people need your blood.
Yeah, eventually one day being the Pope is going to become a sacrificial position.
Yeah,
Where they
I
just
was
drain
about
you.
to say, how come we don't put the Pope on a cross when he dies? That should be a thing. Or like before they die.
That's a
Wait, if they
punishment.
do something wrong, I got a better idea. If they do something wrong, then if they touch kids, then we put them on a cross.
Well, the cross is the way that Jesus died. You don't want that. Burn him at a stake, sure.
Well,
Well, there's the entire thing is like they there was that one saint who had his cross put upside down because he was like, I don't want to die in the same way that Jesus did. That's just disrespectful to him. I don't get it, but
yeah, I think that's just like why? Like you're dying. Why did
I think he wanted it to go faster, so that's why he had himself upset.
the choice is yours. Bro, if I was dying, I don't care. If I had my choice, I would be, I don't know, probably shot in the head. Quick.
I was talking with Kyle about this the other day. I was like, it probably would be more humane than doing a lethal injection.
I agree. I don't know. I feel like lethal injection, your adrenaline's pumping, like you're waiting. Where a gun, it's kind of like there's not much waiting around if it's done right. You're gone.
You just kind of like walk out in front of it.
Bang.
That was like that's a great demonstration right there.
I've never understood firing squads. Because if I remember correctly, it's like 5 guys and 4 of them have blanks and 1 guy doesn't. And like they're not supposed to know. Yeah, I would figure that it would depending on the state or whatever, however that works.
I feel like they just tell them that that they each have blanks and one of them has a real bullet, but they all have real bullets. It's like because here's the thing is I think if you just give them all real bullets, then that just makes them all equally responsible. So then like the responsibilities like spread across the people rather than there being like, oh, did I do it? Did they do it?
Yeah, well, I would figure if you're an experienced marksman, like you would know if a bullet came out of your rifle.
No.
Maybe not, but
the way I hear it, the blanks, it's no different than actually busting,
Yeah, I suppose. I've never shot a gun with a blank or bullets, so I don't know. But
I did a long time ago.
That makes sense. You shot a gun, really?
Yeah, it's a hunting rifle. It's like a little BB for shooting like squirrels and shit.
I've only seen somebody shoot. I think it was no, it wasn't a shotgun. It was a hunting rifle, but I've never shot one.
No?
Shot BB guns, plenty of BB guns, but
I remember it was a lot of fun.
Shooting the gun?
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is sick. Did it once. It was, kind of hurt.
Yeah, isn't there a lot of kickback on guns, especially on like rifles and stuff? It's right in the shoulder or something.
I don't know.
It's not really something I want to do. I don't really.
No?
Well, I mean, like if somebody offered me to shoot a gun, maybe, but it's not like something I'm going out like, oh, I'm going to shoot a gun. I need to go do that before I die. It's like I don't really care that much. I could die happily not shooting a gun. I'll tell you though.
Man. I'm kind of a.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm kind of a junkie for that kind of thing. I don't know what it is.
Firing
I just really enjoy. It's like I feel like it'd be the same as driving. There's just a lot of enjoyment of just like blowing off steam and like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can see that.
Just unloading on some target.
So is doing demolition. You should do demolition for a week. That is fun. That is very fun.
See then, because like you're getting paid for it. That would be sick.
I'm getting paid to destroy things. It's great.
See, I wish I could just do that for a week, get paid to do it for a week, and then leave. But no, can't. This is why I wish we lived in a place like LA where they have all sorts of like places that you can go to do all sorts of crazy shit. It's just stupid business ideas that last for 3 months and then they close. And then another one opens across town. Wouldn't it be a great idea if there was a place where you could just smash shit? Genius.
It only works in one neighborhood at a time. because
Yeah.
everybody goes there once in that one neighborhood and is like, yeah, that was fun, but I'm not doing it again. So it just gets moved around.
Yeah, it's such a one-time thing. I feel like that's why it would have to be like in a huge city, and there would have to be like three of them, and that's it. Because you go for like one time, just as like a fun little date or something to
I
like
just
fuck around,
I just
and then
imagine it as like the opening of the Eric Andre show. you,
oh my god,
you
I would love
walk
to do
in,
that.
you walk in. That's what it is.
Just go fucking crazy.
Oh, that's a good show. Bad show, good show.
Bad show, good show.
Bad
You
show,
think it's a
good show.
bad?
It's
You say it's
purposely,
bad?
it's perfect. It's purposefully bad, but
Oh,
it's
that's
good.
fair. That's a fair point. Yeah, I think it's really good. I wish I could be funny like him.
Oh, you mean just being like absolutely unpredictable?
Well,
I don't know.
no,
Actually,
I just wish
I
I were
mean,
funny.
I mean, in his interviews, I find everybody's like always on edge, but he's never like outside of his show, he's never like as ballistic as he is on the show. So
No, I think I think that's a good thing. I feel like if he was like that in real life, then it would just be super obnoxious.
yeah, true.
But
Always taking the stage, trying to.
I think he does the level of like what do you call it even? Just straight up like not giving a fuck. I feel like he plays it at a good level
Yeah, that's true.
where he just kind of does his own thing.
Same with Tyler the Creator. Like I find those two are like very similar
Yeah.
in terms of like how they deal with
Oh, they're just confident in
they're
who
doing.
they are, dude. I tried the other day after like the COVID case at my work was announced and all this other shit happened at my job. Like we got scammed out of like $4,000 worth of tickets or lottery tickets or something,
Oh yeah, I saw you
or
say that
gift cards.
in the group chat. Yeah.
Yeah, after that happened, it was at the end of the night, and it was like a bunch of people who I know like pretty well, and I knew were chill with it. I was still like super nervous. I wanted to put on a song. I was like, I'm gonna do like a funny bit where I say like, after a long hard day, why not relax with the smooth jazz sounds of? And I was like, I don't know, fucking Travis Scott, highest in the room. I was like trying to think of something stupid. I was so nervous doing that. I was like, how did I not have the confidence to just pull that off? It's like three people that I know decently well.
Yeah, I go through that sometimes too. Especially at work. It's
Yeah.
like yeah, like I don't know why, but it's like you work with these people every day, but you still like sometimes don't have the confidence to do like silly stuff like that, even though it's not even a big deal. It's like something like nobody's actually ever gonna bring it up again if it isn't any good, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
But
I don't have the mindset for it, dude. I'm not a
I've
Sigma.
never I've never been able to get past that. I'm like, it's because I remember small little things, so I'm just like everybody else will. It's like not really.
Yeah, no. I was thinking about that the other day. I feel like everybody thinks about that all the time, but then you just forget it in the moment.
Exactly.
Sigmas don't though.
Oh, Sigma males. Sigma males.
I don't know why I can't stop bringing it up, dude. I watched this super stupid fucking video where this guy was talking about it. I thought it was the funniest shit. He was like, he was trying to compare it to like tigers and lions. He's like, alpha males are lions and sigma males are like tigers, and he's like giving all these biological facts as though they like made any difference in real life. He's saying like lions. Alpha males are lions, and lions get up to like 200 pounds. Tigers
Oh.
are sigma males, and tigers, the biggest tiger is like the Bengal tiger, and that thing gets up to 350, 500 pounds.
Does that have to?
This means that sigma males are superior because
Oh,
a
okay.
fucking tiger weighs more. I'm
Right,
like,
right,
what the
right,
fuck?
right, right. You're
What is this?
right.
What even is this logic? What even is a
Right,
sigma male, dude?
right.
He's like, and see, here's that's where he's getting his logic. Those alpha males, those are the pack leaders. The sigma males are the lone hunters, dude.
It's
I
so
know, right?
bad. It's so bad.
It's
It's
so
so
fucking dumb.
dumb.
See, the thing is, it's just made up by neckbeards to feel better about themselves. I'm not an alpha, but I'm a sigma.
It's
I'm a
yeah,
lone
it's
hunter.
literally the Chad, the whole like Chad and Stacy thing. I think that's what it was called. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like literally the same thing. It's like, why does she like Chad so much? Why not me? I'm such a cool guy. I'm a nice guy. Not a bad guy.
Because you haven't showered in 2 weeks and you got smegma falling out your pants, dude.
Oof.
Go bathe in some of that Pope Holy water, dude, if you know what I'm saying.
Some real sad people out here.
I know, right?
Bro, stop feeling sorry about
Depressing.
yourself and just go ahead and do something with your life.
Yeah, bro, just live.
Uh,
Yeah, screw watching all those like Jordan Peterson self-help videos and shit. So don't read his books, just do better. I'm gonna look you in the eye and just say, do better.
Stop being just stop being sad, idiot. Some people need that slap in the face, you know.
Someone with depression. It's like, stop being a fucking loser, dude.
Stop moping around, crying, bitching about how your life sucks, okay?
See, that's what a Sigma male would say.
That's what a Sigma male does.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Alpha males are supportive of their pack, bro. That's why alphas are superior.
You know, it's funny. All these people who write this shit are like the same people who sit there and they get all hyped up behind their computer screen, and then when they go out to order to order a Big Mac meal, they just stick to the script. They can't say anything else, and they keep their head down and
oh, dude.
they're like, yeah, Big Mac meal, medium fry, medium Coke. And if there's like, if there is anything else said in that conversation, they're throwing in for a loop, bro. Like, it's bad.
Well, okay, but here's the thing: you gotta pick your moments, man. You can't make a conversation with someone in a fucking drive-through line. They're just trying to do their job.
Well,
okay?
you can. I've done
Well,
it.
I
I do it
suppose.
all. I do it all the time.
But this is the thing: is like they're talking about picking up people at grocery stores and shit. I'm like, you don't pick up people at grocery stores. Like
That's
not a common
true.
thing. People
That's
are there
not
to
a.
shop.
That
You're
ain't
not
a.
there to meet people.
That ain't a place to be doing that.
You know, go to like a commonly agreed space, like a club or a bar or something. Then you can kind of work your game, but don't do it at a fucking grocery store or just in the middle of the street. It's kind of creepy.
Go to your nearest campus and go pick some people up. That's how you do it.
Yeah, like just for, yeah, I don't know.
Go to your nearest high school.
Go to your local mall. What is this, fucking 2005, dude?
Yeah, honestly though, who goes to the mall anymore? I hate the mall. I don't know if you agree with me, but I was never
don't
like
know.
I was never a big mall person.
Sometimes like I go to it and it makes me nostalgic for my childhood. It reminds me of like the 2000s.
Toys R Us. Toys R Us.
Good old times.
That's nostalgia. Toys R Us. Going there, buying the big Lego City police set. Like, yeah, dude. Specifically remember that. There's
Someone's fallen into the river in Lego City.
Build the helicopter. Hey!
Oh my god, dude.
I love those commercials.
This is what I mean. Though I was never the kid that would see it and then like want to buy it. I wasn't just like glued to the screen like, oh my god, I gotta get that shit right now. I would just see it and let it pass. It was like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like an experience, you know. My experience with a lot of toys was just seeing it, and then yeah, I feel like that's how I've gotten so good at just like, you know, letting go of things. I see. I used to watching kids fucking toy commercials and just letting desire
Letting go
just leave.
of wants.
Yeah, man.
I can't. Well, I can, but I have a serious issue with UFC right now.
The obsession. Okay, we're gonna go into a little bit of UFC, dude. You want to talk about this again?
For the 4th time.
4th episode in a row. Let's
might
we're not
as
gonna
well
talk about it again, I swear.
might as well just be an MMA podcast.
Might as well. Might as well. You got something to say about it? I mean, we just watched what was that match? Because I just joined in when you guys were
I was
wrapping it up.
early prelims. I don't even know who it was because
It's
I
just
wasn't.
like a bunch of no names.
Yeah, it's just like up and coming fighters, new like debuts, stuff like that.
No wonder they were fucking going at it, dude.
Yeah. Usually, a lot of people are like, "Oh, don't watch early fights. Don't watch early fights. They're bad. They're bad." No. Watch all the fights because if the early fights aren't good, usually your main card's good. If your main card's not good, it's usually because you had a good early fight. And sometimes you get lucky and you get a good event the whole way through. So watch the damn program. Okay? Don't just buy the main event and be like, "Oh, that wasn't worth $65." No. Watch everything, okay? That's what I say when it comes to fighting. Because a lot of people tell me I waste my money. It's like, no, listen, I don't spend my money on anything else, and I watch the damn fights. So a lot of people just buy that shit and they just watch the main event. It's like, no, like watch everything. That's how you enjoy it.
People are too spoiled nowadays. They want their like fucking 4K 60 FPS fucking crazy gladiatorial arena fights right now, you know. I remember growing up watching like live leak 144p shitty quality bum fights in the street on live leak. You know what I mean? It's like
there's a whole page for the school that that has fighting. Actually, I think it's for the city.
Really?
Yeah, it's called like I don't know, I'll send it to you. Well, you've probably already seen it.
I haven't.
I'll send it to you later. But it's like this. It's literally this Instagram page. Fights. Yeah, right here. It's literally this Instagram page that has bum fights from around the city, and
really?
they're bad. They suck.
Yeah.
It's
just slap fights.
It's really bad. Here, share this.
See, this
profile.
is why UFC is like, you know, being stranded on a desert island for 10 years and then, you know, eating crabs and fucking gutter worms that entire time and smacking coconuts against your head to open them. And then you get back home and you're fed like 5-course meals the rest of your life.
True.
You know, any of those fights is so good, in my opinion. Like those are amazing.
And you know, speaking of you know, MMA, Conor McGregor actually just became, I believe, the top paid athlete. He's on the Forbes list or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $180 million. I don't know if that's yearly or if that's just how much he has, but he's apparently the top paid athlete in the world. So, and he's only done like 4 fights or something like that. So it's kind of wild.
Only 4, really?
Well, not like 4 in his career, but like I believe in the past year he's only done 4 fights. So
holy shit!
To make $180 million, like, let's just say it ain't the fighting that's making him the money. Sometimes it is with the pay-per-view buys. I mean, you know, but it's usually like, I'm pretty sure he's got like a whiskey brand and he's got like a bunch of other brands and shit, and he's got sponsors and whatever. So it's usually how people make their money.
All I say is it really worth it when in 10 years time he's going to go fucking crazy and murder suicide his family? You know what I mean?
Oh, it'll be worth it.
His brain.
His
brain is so fucking mangled right now.
Yeah, Jake Paul. I got CTE, bro. You have fought like 2 fights. Don't even talk about CTE when we have Conor McGregor over here who has gotten his skull kicked in on multiple occasions. Don't even talk about CTE.
He's gonna be looking like Muhammad Ali in his 40s, dude. With the fucking hands.
God damn. I love it though. I love fighting. I don't know why. I've taken a liking to it. Great.
How could you not?
Good time. And even like again, even the early prelim stuff it excites me. It's electric. It's me.
You need a little excitement. Yeah, yeah. You need like a little excitement. I think that's the issue. Things right now have been so boring.
Yeah, that too. That too. Coronavirus is they talk about the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth wave. I think I've gone through multiple waves of depression. I don't think I've been through multiple waves of coronavirus. I think I've been through multiple depressive states. And the UFC right now is the thing that's just like keeping me up, keeping me going.
Yeah, watching people brawl is what keeps me through it.
Exactly. Every Saturday night, it's like those people who would like, oh, speaking of this, okay, I'm gonna say it before I continue, but it's like those people who religiously watch Ellen. They go home,
yeah.
they're like, yeah, 4:30 Ellen time. It's like yeah, Saturday nights, Dana White, Joe Rogan.
Oh, man.
But no, yeah. Did you hear about Ellen? She's ending her show in a year.
Finally, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Ellen?
I don't like her.
A lot of people don't like her.
That's all I really have to say is I think she sucks. Her show sucks. A lot of the stories that I've heard about her being a fucking asshole to everybody that works for her.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like sometimes she can come off as like rather like brash on the show sometimes, I don't know if you've like how much Ellen you have watched, but usually my mom's watching it. Or my grandmother when she was alive, she used to watch it a lot too. And like I just remember like especially with the kids too. It was really weird. Like she'd do this like kind of making fun of them a little bit. Like the kids would be like doing something like I'd be watching like, oh damn, like this is cool. And then she'd like say something and it was just like came off really bad. Like she was like making fun of them and it was like it's not even like a good joke. It's just kind of mean. Just kind of mean.
Yeah.
like why?
That's the thing. Ellen's she's an asshole, dude.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I would go that far. I think sometimes she is, and then I think I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to pin her down as one thing. But
I feel like she's just been in control of her show for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And feels like, she's been at like the center of the fucking show and the stage, and she's been the one in the power. That when it comes time to like actually like do the show and sit down and do like interviews and stuff with other celebrities,
Mm-hmm.
she has trouble like letting go of that control. You know what I mean? She feels the need to like be on top of everybody.
Kind of like butting into the spotlight almost.
Yeah,
Or
not to be like Shane Dawson, is he a psychopathy type documentary shit, but I have a feeling like Ellen just has the constant desire to be at the center of attention. She can't let anybody be above her.
Okay, yeah. I can I'll agree to that. Yep. For sure. What about what do you think about her like giving stuff away on her show? Because that was like a big thing.
Do
you think
that's cool?
That's cool, yeah. Do you think that like takes away from her acts of unkindness, or do you think it's just kind of
no
whatever? Yeah.
Here's the thing: is like I think that Jeff Bezos can donate however many millions he wants. I won't make me think that he's any better of a person. You know what I mean?
Fair. Yeah.
Bill Gates had enough brownie points because he was like actually like he seemed like he was actually trying to help people instead of just doing it for tax breaks. And then he turns around and he's like, yeah, no, don't share the COVID vaccine information. Then now I'm like, okay, he was just an asshole all along.
Don't share the COVID vaccine information. What's that about? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, it was basically he just didn't want to make it public domain so that third world countries and stuff can produce it on their own.
Oh.
As far as I know.
What the shit? Why would
know.
why? Bro's going through some separation issues. You don't want to. You don't want to share nothing.
Yeah, dude.
He's had half his shit taken away from him.
He's like, fuck! I won't let it happen again.
Nobody's getting anything.
I wonder how he's doing right now. I feel like Bill's down bad.
Oh, definitely. That's like that post I sent in the group chat. It's like, his kids are only getting $10 million each. Boo! Freaking who?
Who gives a shit?
God, man.
Yeah. No, Bill Gates gives me the vibe of someone who hasn't gotten laid in at least like 10 years.
That's probably what happened.
It's like, I can't fucking take it anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't Bill's wife, it was him. I'm done with you.
Yeah, what do you want to bet? Isn't that's what I feel like if I was a billionaire, I would have the confidence to like just do anything.
If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't have a wife. Just saying.
I would have a robot.
Things ain't, yeah, exactly. I'd have the Sexbot 3000, the newest sex doll on the market.
Every year get a new model and then like have like a weird creepy billionaire museum of like all the ones that have come in the past. you make your guests have to walk down a hall of these used fucking like sex bots.
you have like a tour guide, and this is generation 1.
No. I imagine it's like they open the door and they have to walk down the entryway is lined with the robots, and they're all used, like unclean from the last use.
Dude, it has like little information tablets. It's like last used, how many times it's been used.
Last act performed with.
Oh my god.
Dude.
And it's like all the way down, like really tall ceilings, like 20 foot tall ceilings, red carpet, like marble pillars, lining it. You got like lighting on each of them, and it goes down like 500, 600 yards. Yep, that would be the life.
And have like no greeting or anything until they get to the end, and then it's like, "Hey, how are you guys doing?
Welcome to my mansion. This is literally all the house is. Hope you enjoyed. I sleep here in the hallway."
Let's walk and talk.
Yeah.
Try to focus on me.
Yeah, don't worry about my girls. Just like creepily calls them as girls.
Don't worry about my girls as you walk past one that literally just looks like a big like fucking blob. It's like
it looks like
that was
looks like something straight out of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just been like pounded so hard.
Springs and shit like coming out of it, dude. The R&D department got a little creative with this one.
Oh my god.
Hopefully artificial intelligence can get me one that'll complete the set.
But no, really though. Yeah. We've had this conversation before about marriage. Well, we had it a lot. What are your thoughts? Yeah, we had a little conversation about marriage and divorce and stuff. What do you think about having kids? What are your thoughts on having kids?
That's a good question. I think kids are awesome.
You think you'll ever have kids of your own?
Maybe. It's like a 50-50 flip the coin and see. I think if I had them, I'd be happy,
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Like a mini me that I could teach and all this shit. I could see I see like I'm one of the people I can see why it would give someone's life more meaning. But at the same time I'm like, I don't know if I'd really want to do that. I like having the ability to like do my own shit.
Definitely.
When I want, without having to worry about financial constraints of having a child.
Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility. You're like a life,
Fucking money leech.
you're a life coach, right?
Yeah, dude.
Basically,
24/7.
24/7
I
life
saw
coach.
I saw a Mother's Day card that was like, "Here, mom, I hired some people to fill in for you on Mother's Day," and it was a huge lineup of like different careers. There was like a nurse and like a pastor and a comedian and like a fucking lawyer, all this shit. Or a taxi driver and a chef. Anyway, I was like, that does not like I can see where they're coming from, but to me, that doesn't strike me as something I would want to do. I don't want to be a million things at once for someone. I want to be me.
Agreed. 100% agreed. Yeah,
It's
I
a
don't.
lot of
I've always. I'm kind of the same, I guess, when it comes to kids. Kind of like, yeah, it'd be cool. you know, teach my have a kid and raise them, whatever. But on the same token, it's just it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You gotta you gotta raise this thing. You gotta feed it. You gotta make sure it sleeps.
you
Yeah,
gotta feed it.
you gotta
Like a
bathe it.
pet.
You gotta clothe it. You gotta send it to school. Buy all its school supplies. You gotta make sure it's gonna have some sort of future.
Yeah.
You gotta buy it dumb stuff like my dad did, like PlayStations and Xboxes and video games and.
No wonder celebrities don't have fucking kids, dude.
Exactly. Us.
No wonder so many celebrities skip out on it. It's like, what a fucking waste of time, dude.
Waste of time, waste of money. Get out of my life.
Get out of my. Fuck off. Get out of your kid.
Yeah, you have the kid. I think. Can we put him back in?
I'm not ready for this one yet.
I don't think I'll ever be ready. Can you just carry that for like the rest of your life? That'd be cool.
Yeah, please.
Like
Holy
like a
shit.
kangaroo. Why is that not a thing? Why can't the kid just crawl back up there while it's maturing? That's horrible.
I'll be forever grateful that I was brought into this world and raised, but no, I ain't doing it. Call me selfish. I ain't doing it.
No, I don't call you selfish. I think it's a smart move, especially the way the world is right now. I know.
Yeah.
There's no more. I don't want to say time, but there's no money. There's no
No.
money in it. It's just
it's
not the same as it was.
No. I think the weirdest thing is like I feel like it's gonna be so weird tomorrow because I'm getting that COVID test tomorrow, right? And so for the longest time, COVID has felt like a kind of a distant thing, you know? I haven't had like super close run-ins with it before, but now someone that I actually know has gotten it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is
Yep.
huge. It's kind of like holy shit, this is like a real actual thing that exists. It's
This
more
is
tangible than ever to me now.
genuinely
And
affecting your life.
and I feel like yeah, it's gonna be bizarre.
Well, I would have to say good luck to you with that, because the only way I'm
Oh
getting
yeah,
a COVID
I'm not worried.
test, the only way I'm getting a COVID test is if I have symptoms and I'm actually a problem, because man, I do not want to shove
Yeah.
that thing down my nose, bro. That looks so not fun.
I think I might be doing a swish, like you swish it in your mouth.
Oh,
something
really?
Like that.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that
think
wouldn't be
that's
so
what
bad.
they said. I might be getting something shoved up my nose. I don't think I would mind that either. I'll have to get back to you and tell you how it goes, but like I don't think I would mind that so much.
I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad. It'd probably just be uncomfortable. But when you see it on the TV, it just looks like, oof, Jesus.
Well, it's got like a fucking like 20-inch rod. You just
Yeah.
shove it up there, get some gray matter and stuff, wiggle it around a bit. Then they have to leave it up there, and then they take it out.
wild.
Please don't
Yeah,
poke
please
my eye out
don't.
with that thing.
Don't mummify me. Taking my brain out. Shit's deep. That's crazy. Goes all the way down into your throat and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
The fact
why through the nose? Just right down into the mouth.
I just think it's so cool that they've managed to make it such a common and fast process now.
Yeah, true enough.
Humans kind of rock.
Yeah.
We really crushed it.
I mean, we have drive-through testing, so to be fair, that's kind of intuitive.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought you'd be sitting in your car and you're able to test yourself for
testing.
COVID. Yeah.
Dude,
I mean
we've
that's
got drive-throughs for food.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is the fact that you can just drive somewhere and they'll give you food through a window.
You know, it's even wilder. You can text somebody on an application and get them to bring the food to you. You don't have to move
with premiums if you use your own washroom.
Yes, that's right. With premiums. You highly suggest you use.
You don't want to use the public ones, dude. Not for this.
Go back to your house, sir.
Fuck, dude.
Well, we're at a minute. Or we're at a minute. Yeah, we're at a minute. We're at an hour and a minute, 30 seconds.
Longest minute of my life.
Yeah, actually. We talked some more shit today, so that was good. More
shit.
That's what anybody listen to
More
this.
Pope shit.
Just like what's our obsession with shit? Isaac's been listening to them a lot. He was talking to me about it the other night. I talked to him for 20 minutes over the phone. That was the longest single conversation I had with Isaac. But yeah, he
really?
Yeah, he said he was. No, I've talked to him for longer before, but no, yeah, he called me on Snapchat because nobody was online or something, or everybody left, and he was like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm about to go to bed." He's like, "Oh well," and I was like, "Oh, I can talk." So we talked for a little bit. But he said he was watching the podcast a little bit. So I was like, "That's cool." So
I'm grateful. Someone's actually like watching it. We're not just like producing it for nothing.
Well, we're pretty. I'm still enjoying it. So
yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It feels good to like cap off the week with something. It's really weird that we've only produced 3 of them.
Yeah, I know, right? I think it's. I think it's. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the first one we made when I first got my car.
Yeah.
And I was like that. It felt way longer ago, but I was like, no, that was only 3 weeks ago. Crazy how long that felt.
Yeah, really. And I don't know. I still think we're at a good pace. I just don't want to, rush them out. Is all. So.
Yeah, no.
Because then you get burnt out, and then you just don't like doing it, and then it's not as fun as it is, right? So.
Of course not. But I think we could grow it. We could expand it a little bit more. There's got to be something that we can come up with that would make it a bit more interesting, maybe.
Oh, for sure. So, now that we got 3 or 4 under our belt, I think we can kind of start
thinking about
some other ways to get it out there. So
yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, we'll sign it off. I'm gonna sign it off with how about we just slam that water, hit that doink, and be good.
Yes, sir.
We're dabbing out.
Peace.